Hey YouTube, and welcome back. I'm Todd. Today we're going to be taking a look at another 4x8 trailer. This one set up specifically for motorcycles, although it can be used for other stuff. This one's set up with a wheel chock. Starting up here from the front, we've added a bigger battery box. What this does is it gives us some room inside here to hold accessories, the pins, everything for teardown. Right behind that, 2,000-pound recovery winch, and the winch is also used for fold up. We've got our standard custom wing bolts, stabilizing jacks up front, stabilizing jacks in the rear, along with aircraft grade aluminum push-pull pins. Around back, we've now added bracketry for a center ramp, obviously for the motorcycle. We've also got a roller here to assist the winch if you need to do a recovery. Like I said, specifically with this trailer, we've added a wheel chock. This is removable so that everything can be folded up. Definitely helps with strapping a bike down so you can get it standing up so you don't have to hold it while you're strapping. We've also got D-rings that are mounted into 2x2 structural angle, so everything's tied into the frame. And let's set the ramps up and get a bike up there so you guys can check it out. At this point, we're going to go ahead and disassemble the rear panel and hook the ramps up so that we can show you getting a motorcycle on there. Very simple operation. Start off by removing the wing bolts for the rear panel. At this point, you can go ahead and take the panel off. Set that to the side. Our ramps are held on with the same wing bolts. Now this first one I'm going to go ahead and put on the side. And what we like to run with both ramps on, one in the center and one off to the side. Doesn't matter which side you run it. It just gives you an extra footing. If your bike gets a little wobbly or something, you've got somewhere to land your foot. We'll go ahead and get these bolts off and get the other ramp on. Now the next step in the operation is to go ahead and set the jacks down. What this is going to do is it's going to prevent the trailer from tipping back, which ends up being one of the best features of our trailer, is that you can load and unload it without it being hooked up into a truck. Just like we're here in a garage, obviously not hooked up to anything, but we have no chance of tipping it. So you just go ahead and set the jacks down. We'll repeat the same thing on the other side. And at this point, we're all set up. Now, one feature I didn't mention in the beginning was that we've added Herculiner textured paint. What that's going to do is it's going to prevent any slippage off the ramps. It's also giving you a nice textured surface to get the grip that you need. We've showed you how the motorcycle goes up and down. We've showed you how to put the ramps up. At this point, we're going to go ahead and break it down and show you how it folds up. First step of the process is to go ahead and remove all of our wing bolts. And we'll go ahead and do that all the way around. Okay, now that we've got all of our wing bolts off, we can go ahead and remove the pins. The next step in the process is going to be to remove the bolts that hold this down. Once again, completely toolless. Next step is going to be to lower the front wheel. And it's secured in with a pin. The next step in the procedure is going to be to remove all the pins and 2 wing bolts from underneath. We've got 2 pins up front. Another one of our wing bolts underneath here. And then our push-pull pin. Same procedure on the other side. At this point, we're going to go ahead and free-spool the winch, run it through, hook it up to our D-ring, and then we'll remove this last pin. Go ahead and lock the winch back in. And now we're ready to go ahead and remove our last pin. And then all you do is go ahead and draw the winch in. Stop at this point. Swing your jacks forward. And I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on so we don't lose all our pins. Draw it in. Unfolding the trailer is as simple as pushing a button. Stop and put the jacks down. Go ahead and put the rest of your pins in. Now that we've got the trailer folded up, we can show you some of the key features underneath the trailer. Down the center here, 2x2 by 3/16 structural reinforcement for the wheel chock. As you can see, we've got our captured nuts here on the back side. The D-rings, all the D-rings on this entire trailer, you can see are bolted through 2x2 angle as well, tied in with the frame structure. Split loom encased wiring harness, coated clips throughout. And on the back side here, we can see our rear wheel for assisting in protecting the plate from being crushed during fold-up. And to wrap things up, the best part about this trailer, versatility, and mobility of storing it. Thanks for watching.